Welcome back to Starlight Gamers Play Monster Prom! We're going to be doing it a little bit differently this time, as you can clearly see from the lobby here.
Just a little bit.
So as always, I am Nyx, and with me is...
Maverick! Maverick's in the house!
As is Pie. I'm Oreo.
That's a very quiet cookie.
For the record, Oreo's the one also known as Ron Macaron. How do you say that?
Yeah.
Ran Macaron?
Yeah.
You can tell because Oreo always has some kind of food name, so it's really easy to figure out which of these is Oreo.
Also, Oreo is
To be fair, Pie's a food name too, you know.
And with that chaos, I do have to note we spent like 3 days trying to get this to work. We have only just recently gotten this working, and both Pie and Mav's microphones are a little bit quiet. I have done my best to boost the volume, but that's why the game's volume is so low, and Oreo and I are going to have to be kind of careful about talking over them.
Well, I'll do my best to magnify my own voice then.
Being talked over's nothing new for me.
That's super depressing, Pie. Wow.
I am an immensely quiet person.
Alright.
Everyone talks over me.
I wish I had your volume control. Mine has no setting between off and ear splitting.
Okay, so I did want to say that after the couple of streams, all 4 of us have gotten the bundle, so we all have the game and we all have second term. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We decided we were just gonna go ahead and do this online because there will be somewhat less delays, and also it's more fun if you can hear us screaming at each other. You're gonna stick with the short game.
Especially if one of us starts prom blocking the others.
That was fantastic when that happened. In the worst kind of ways, really. So one thing to note is if you look down at the bottom left, you will see a connection thing. The way this game keeps people synced up is that nobody can make an action until everybody is fully connected. So if you see long pauses like what's happening now, it's trying to keep everybody synced into the game. So that's gonna happen. That's not really something we can do anything about. We just gotta kinda deal with it.
Did anyone notice that we have butts written under us?
I did not notice that.
Huh.
Yeah.
When did I become player 2?
You were the second one who connected.
Yeah, but you'd be player 1, Pi'd be player 2, I'd be player 3, and never mind.
It depends on who connects, so if you want to keep people at specific spots, they have to connect in specific times. It doesn't really matter though, because we're using the same characters, and the color is assigned via character. So order doesn't really matter, especially since we shuffle it.
It's odd because I connected before him, yet I came after him on this
That's why it took me so long to pick my character. I didn't realize it was my turn.
Huh, that's really weird.
Sure thing.
Well, as I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter all that much considering turn order gets shuffled around a lot, so...
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever.
I love this game so much!
If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like?
Just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. I'd go for a simple 3-colored stripe approach where each color represents one of the country's values. Blue for diplomacy, purple for patience, and red for the blood that will be spilled if anyone tries to overthrow me. Flags are outdated symbols that lead to unnecessary nationalist exaltation. We will replace flags with a national QR code that will provide Taco Bell coupons and lead you to my
Taking that one.
Oh my god, these are all so good!
I want Taco Bell funds.
I have to go with Garfield. It's very persuasive.
I'll take the flags are outdated symbols, blah blah, etc., etc.
Blood will be spilled.
I just want cheaper tacos.
All right. Be a visionary. What will the
You won
next
the
big
country.
social media craze be?
You've won the country. I think you can get all the free tacos you want.
We gotta be frugal to run a country.
Oh my god, guys! Oreo's gonna run their country to the ground for free tacos.
We'll have a lot of money though, so we'll use it responsibly.
Also, we got this one again, and I have to go with this answer again, just because it's my favorite.
I'll go with our verse.
I still can't believe they.
Why?
I can't believe they put in a Twitch plays Pokemon reference. That's great.
I miss Twitch Plays Pokemon. I was there for that first one.
I tried watching it, but I got really bored because I kept coming in at the spots where no progress was being made, and they spent like 3 hours walking in a circle.
All right.
I never got there for the good stuff.
What criteria would you use to name your children?
I still live just a swear word.
I feel like that's Damien.
That's definitely Damien, I'm fairly certain. I think this is Liam. We remember this one was Vera, we figured that out last time. This is Scott, I'm pretty sure this is Miranda, and this is Polly. Oh, I don't know who I want to go for.
Me either.
I've gotten all 6 of the main.
Go after Zoe again.
I'll try Zoe again! I'll probably
You're
fail
right,
miserably, but I'll try Zoe again. I'll pick this for now.
Ahab.
Let's just hope Damien doesn't stalk me this time like he did last time.
Should I go after Damien to keep him away from you?
Sure, why not? But that wouldn't really keep him away from me because he'll still come up to me.
Yeah, he still does.
The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today?
Okay, this first one is definitely Miranda.
I remember Netflix and chill was Zoe, wasn't it?
I believe it was Zoe, yeah. The world is ending is definitely Vera. This is Polly for sure. This is probably Calculator. Now, I'm not sure about the novel. I do believe Netflix and chill was in fact Zoe, though.
Calculester, I believe.
Calculaster. Maybe. Honestly, it's a really complicated name I can only barely remember. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember because he's my husband.
He is your husbando.
He's my husband, though.
Now just remembering the prince would buy some Tarlot the Terrible, and he called the prince his sweet husbando.
What?
When the prince kidnapped you all for that intergalactic dating thing,
Yeah.
and you were with the werewolves and you were trying to stop them, Oreo ate the contract, but you just signed the name of Tarlot the Terrible and summoned him.
That's right.
So you married the prince to an evil giant robot.
Now let's play them. Who is this one? I think this is Vera.
That's Vera, I
Yeah.
remember. That is definitely Vera.
There's no Damien answer. What do I do?
Pick any of them? Besides Zoe? Is it Zoe or Zoe? Because I've seen that said both ways.
I've only ever heard it said Zoe.
I'll go with Zoe then.
Ha! So the other one was Liam. Thought so.
Okay, so I've actually done a lot of research on Zoe's stats. And the main thing I figured out is nobody has any goddamn idea how exactly it works. But the secondary thing I figured out was that a lot of people seem to think she's creativity first, fun second, and then smarts shortly after that. Or not smarts, charm. So I'm gonna work on creativity to start.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as if the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex.
Oh my god! Okay, well, that's fantastic, Maverick, but there's something just inherently hilarious about you saying that.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no
your
kidding.
performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
It's probably because Mav is like the pure boy among our group.
Yep.
You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears.
No, Damien,
Oh,
you're not who I want!
Again.
Why does Damien insist on stalking me? This is like the 3rd time this has happened. Damien, I love you, but I'm not trying to go for you. This can be read so many ways.
no!
What do you mean another Sunday school? Why am I even surprised? It's Damien.
Wink wonk.
Oh, baby.
Pachikabawa? A goat? What about that giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Oh my god.
Oh, I picked that once and failed. It turned out it was his grandmother.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's horrible!
He was so mad.
Oh! I don't know which to pick. I don't know which stats these are.
Well, you're not gonna go for him anyway, so you might as well make him angry.
Creativity?
I gotta see, if I fail this one, I gotta see the grandmother.
Oh, rude. You succeeded.
Damien? Just let me sit with Zoe at lunch and that should set it back on the right path.
Assuming she's actually there at lunch this time.
I really think it's not fair that the options cannot have a chance to not appear at lunch. That just does not seem to be fair.
Yeah, no kidding.
Damien, if you're gonna be there, they're already not bringing anything flammable, hun. I still really love this outfit.
Chose to bring a gas mask to prom. The fact that you're going despite the danger means you gain 3 boldness.
Okay, so
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm.
who are you going after again, Mav?
Her.
You're gonna go for Miranda?
Well, I got her answers twice on the stupidest pop quiz, so why not?
Fair enough. Do you need her stats again?
Nah, I think I can figure it out.
Okay.
And if I blow it, well, it would be the first time I failed to get a date for the prom, so it'd be something new.
That's very true.
Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. She did, and she wasn't, but okay.
You want me to read her lines?
Good, you. I'm just reading for the narrator.
Yeah, I figured you were reading for the narrator. One sec, though. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polio team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polio is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How was one even supposed to play water polio without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you?
Can I interject something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Water polo. Polio is a disease.
Oh, was I saying polio?
you said polio every single time.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I mean, in this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
Anyway, where were we?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, Oreo. Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why, I would love to make reparations. but it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy.
Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is a personal touch of...
I still love the second option.
Topping. Caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. Oh.
Have we ever succeeded at that one? I know that's come up like 3 times. I don't think we've ever succeeded.
Here I thought that was smart, not creative, but...
Oh no, we couldn't possibly. Seafood and an omelet? For peasants? These poor souls may have never tasted egg before. My goodness, some may have mere millions of dollars to their name. When was the last time they had any food at all? Surely their taste buds would be overwhelmed by anything suited for the delicate palate of mer royalty. Let us first introduce them to the taste of pure egg.
Miranda waves you on her way to make your omelet delivery. Wait, you still have to deliver this omelet? And Miranda isn't impressed with you? Aw, man! You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Omelet isn't even impressed with you. Wait, I can't point fingers. I did say polio.
That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts.
Man, you're already pretty high on smarts there, Pi.
Yay!
But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
Oh!
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all of my photos. Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers, but we all must make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot that I simply must document.
Gross, Liam.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time.
I can believe that, Miranda.
Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account, so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? I'm just gonna warn you, if you pick the first option, I can't read most of that.
I seem to recall what it is. Not the stat, though. I don't remember what either of the stats are for this.
I think it was smarts.
I think it was smarts for that one, yeah, and I think the bottom was... Maybe the bottom was smarts. I don't think it was money. There's actually very, very few options that are money in this game, I've noticed.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah,
I was completely wrong.
I'm not reading this one out loud.
It must be something very classy and suitable.
You turn Liam's account into Instagram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are! I wanted to share the great news! I'm Instagram infamous! Apparently my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account.
Yes, Liam, it was your filters. That's absolutely what it was.
3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website. HotLiamPicks.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated my work is finally becoming mainstream. Yes, this is the worst. I am not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, right? But whatever works, right? You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Alright.
Maybe I should read Damien for Oreo. If Oreo's going after Damien.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I said maybe I should, but if you want to, I don't mind.
Well, yeah, you're welcome
I
to try.
I'm going for boldness.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms and you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Holly's there too, doing her best to perfect that delicate art form, the bathroom selfie.
Holly get here. She was my second choice. Why didn't this happen with Nyx and Zoe?
I don't know, I would have loved it that would have happened, but it didn't, because Damien is still a stalker.
Damien plus. Okay, just...
Does anybody else want to read Polly, or...?
But I can't
I'm
post
not-
any of these devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient.
Hits?
That's right, a killer selfie sticker. But I've got so many, and they're all so good. Which one should I use?
Dance monkey.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out what stats these are.
I'm almost certain that number 1 is fun.
I don't have hardly any fun. Oh, I got charming. Yay.
Oh
Yay.
my god, yes! 2 faces is twice as nice! And the second face will keep people from getting too frisky with the first face, because there's witnesses!
Oh my god, Polly.
Or else they'll get more frisky because it's like a threesome in selfie form. Oh my god, a threesome with myself sounds amazing! Can we make this happen? Can you clone a ghost? Can you clone me so I can bang myself?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the Ghostbusters.
It turns out that you cannot do that, but you do have a lot of fun trying. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
This was the best idea we've ever had.
I just
That's
really
great,
hope
Stacey.
Mom doesn't get up in the middle of this.
I really hope not either. Alright, we can actually do a challenge now because we have voices. Oh, God.
Everybody chooses a song. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Wind beneath my wings.
My brain has just gone blank. Crap. Escape from the city.
Reach for the stars.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alright, Oreo?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember the name of this one.
What about that Galahad one?
Oh, Scientific Witchery and Galahad?
Yeah, how about that one?
Okay.
Alright.
Player orders decided based on how inadequate it would be for the song to start playing at your funeral.
Or
Was
it's
it-
Galahad and Scientific Witchery.
Wasn't the Galahad one about reviving somebody who was dead? So that might...
Yeah, it was all about repeatedly reviving each other from the dead so they could kill each other again.
I can't decide if that's the most inadequate or the most adequate. I can't decide.
Inadequate.
So Oreo
wins.
wins.
Yay!
You realize inadequate is a bad thing, right?
Right. I couldn't decide which it would be. I think Wind Beneath My Wings is probably the most adequate, maybe?
Yeah, you're getting lifted right to heaven,
Yeah.
so...
It's between Escape from the City and Reach for the Stars.
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess if you're dying, you are technically reaching for the stars.
Yeah. I think I got that one, and then Mav, and then Pi. I think that's probably how that goes. Both of the songs were Sonic songs, Pi.
All right.
Zoe's there! Zoe's there!
Yay!
Oh, well, should I go after Damien or should I keep going after Polly since I've already seen Polly?
If you're gonna go after Polly, go after Polly. Damien was
Might as
mostly
well
a
go
joke,
Polly.
but you can't actually stop him from stalking me, so...
Yeah, I can't stop him.
You like sitting with Calculester and Polly at lunch because neither of them eat, so you have plenty of space on the table for all your minifigs.
What's a minifig?
Tiny little
Oh,
figures.
I know. I remember now.
I'm just imagining it covered in, like,
Suddenly,
amiibo.
Polly grabs Calculester's arm and points excitedly at the vending machine in the corner.
Calculester, dude! Don't look now, but that vending machine is totally checking you out.
Impossible. Vendronica and I have a purely platonic relationship.
Wow, that's a good voice.
It really is, actually.
No way, dude. Take a look at her insides. No drinks. Dude, she's thirsty.
For drinks?
For your shiny metal ass.
Current status, highly uncomfortable with this topic of conversation.
Poor calculator.
This sounds like just the kind of thing that's none of your business. Time to interfere.
Oh my god, these options!
Is that a thing I should have done? I am not used to communicating feelings, as I am not even used to having feelings.
Yay! Yeah, you gotta go be honest about your feelings. Don't lead her on.
But what should I say?
Just say what's in your heart, dude. Or you could get drunk first.
I'm pretty sure he can't get drunk.
I do not have a heart, but I will try my best. Calculester walks over to the vending machine and places a friendly hand on her chassis.
Is it chassis?
Yeah, it's Chester.
0100100. I'm not reading all of this.
Like,
Skip
you don't-
ahead.
You don't have to read this one, Mav. It's okay.
The vending machine solemnly dispenses a candy bar. It is a single, lonely musketeer. She is disappointed, but seems to understand my position. I hope our friendship will survive.
Yes!
So
Sweet.
Polly was right.
Great candy. I don't eat food, but I love candy anyway for some reason.
I think Polly was right, Oreo.
Polly was right about that vending machine.
That's good to know. Maybe you can convince her to love you as much as she inexplicably loves candy.
Let's go.
Zoe. Love me, Zoe.
You find Liam bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for Instagram. He channels the silent energy of the room.
Of the moon, I think that is
Oh,
actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
Should I read that?
I kind of want you to read it, yeah, actually.
Normal voice or should I make a voice?
Make a voice like we're all doing. We might as well all make fools of ourselves.
I could do my lolly voice.
Sure. Why not?
Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes and make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter. Filter more. Filter again.
Man, everybody here but me is good at voices.
Am I doing good on Miranda?
Yep.
Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame.
Maybe because that's my phone you're using?
A fair point, but my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not.
I can't stop breaking out the giggles for this dialogue.
You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add the sticker of Cheeman to your food pic. I actually know who that is.
Is it a real person?
I know exactly who that is. Nothing says good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high school burrito.
Oh, no wonder Aria knows who it is. You're the K-pop expert of the group.
How do I say that?
Agio?
Where Agio?
I think it's Agio.
Agio.
Word. It's a word.
For a moment, all three of you just admire the G-Man sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure. Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror.
Or put Cheeman on your dumb food pic.
I kind of love the lolly voice, I'm not gonna lie.
It's really great.
Stop it! Quick, fix this burrito Instagram K-pop emergency.
I think this is Zoe's?
Yeah, I think so. The second one seems more like it's on Liam's side.
It kind of does, yeah. It's a little hard to tell for me, though. I'll go with this one and just kind of hope it is. Oh, good. It is.
You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense.
Snap that thing.
I must admit, G-Man adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. This appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pic goes mega, uber, super viral, and now the whole world is Jimming their burritos. Jeez, the internet is weird. But not as weird as your high school.
I don't think anything can be weird as our high school. We have a hipster vampire, a literal timeless horror that has turned into a high school fangirl just to start with.
You come across Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table.
I'm not going to talk to myself, so I'm not taking Damien.
Let me see if I can pull this off.
Alright.
I need to be right
Still
back.
don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
I think Pi said she needs to step away real quick.
Oh. My mistake.
Sorry, I just barely caught it myself, which was like, wait a minute.
In the meantime, I shall put a picture of Cheeman in the chat.
No. Oh my god.
Is it a sticker on a burrito?
He's not on a burrito, but there are apples.
Close enough for an Instagram foodie pic.
Oh my god, it is a real person!
He's a real person.
I didn't think he was an actual real person! Oh my god!
I gotta admit, Monster Prom's kind of weird. It uses like 50% real world references and 50% parodies.
I kinda love it! This is still a really fantastic game.
Oh, it is. I'm just saying that's just kind of weird. Usually they go either all real world references or all parodies.
That's a good point. They do, but I kinda like the mix.
I mean, like I said, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's weird.
Makes sense.
But that's why I just started laughing as soon as she came on.
I was wondering,
I
but
was
then
like, oh my gosh, she's that
I
reference
had-
is Cheeman.
welcome back. I was wondering, but then I saw K-pop and I was like, oh, that's why Oreo's laughing. Alright, Mav, we can start.
Still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit. I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly.
Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Ain't you be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. Basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands as befits the lower classes.
So you're saying this silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes?
These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. What? Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important documents.
Let's just hope
What
your
important
neighbors don't hear
documents?
some of the Damien dialogue.
Documents about very important. Ah, fine! I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. There, are you happy?
Extremely.
Whatever, I'm gonna go play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda to admire your collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth.
What did you say, Pi?
I'm saying, I just hope his neighbors don't get the wrong impression listening to the Damien dialogue.
Oh god! I hope so too!
Hey, stranger.
Hey, last night I read this article about how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets.
I actually got completely different dialogue from Val.
Me too.
That's kind of cool.
This is a lemon. Do I really need to explain every little thing I sell here?
Also, I think the event flags, they put that on those during an update so you can tell what would actually get you a secret ending now.
Do you need some of my juice?
Are you sure? Alright, have a good one. Let's trade places.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were going to read that one.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Oh, I hate
Levi.
this one. I guess I'll
They're
go
a
with,
foreign food company.
I guess I'll go with Ruffles?
You guys are gonna hate me when I make my choice.
What is it?
Electronic Arts.
Well, technically, you just read Damien's dialogue, and Electronic Arts is the devil, so that's sort of fitting.
Yep.
What
An
was
evil company for a monster game.
yours and Pie and what was Pies and Oreos again, real quick?
I'm
Levi.
doing Lot. We
Levi
start at the same
and
time. You go first.
Lot.
Lot.
Okay.
Lot.
Levi,
It's a
Lot.
Asian.
Levi, Lot, Ruffles, and Electronic Arts.
Player orders decided based on how likely it is that the selected brand secretly rules the world. Start debating now.
There's no way.
well-
There's no way EA secretly rules the world. It would be on fire if that were true.
Have you seen the world this year?
It's not on fire though.
Also, got
Black and
That's just
frightening.
California.
that reminds me of something I saw when I was poking at Tumblr. Somebody said that there was like driftwood set out in front of their porch that looked like a giant spider. They said they weren't even scared. They just thought, oh, giant spiders are the thing for 2020 now. I have no idea for this one.
Just
What?
random.
What? I mean, yeah, random.
Random. Oreo, me, Mav, Pie.
And I'm Rust again.
The random is good to me.
Alright.
What do I
Alright.
need for
Oreo gets
Polly?
first
I guess
dibs.
more fun.
Polly is fun and boldness, I think?
Well, I definitely need more fun.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. You notice Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something? Polly is chewing determinedly on a hula hoop while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses.
Why is Polly trying to eat a hula hoop?
Maybe she thinks it's a really big pixie stick.
Well, she is high all the time.
Despite your better judgment, you ask what they're doing.
Hey, bro.
Yoga, bro! What does it look like?
Liam said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our bodies of all the drugs and sports.
Why would you need to cleanse your body of sports?
And I was like, sure, I'll try anything once. So, here we are, doing yoga.
I don't think this is how yoga is usually practiced.
Seems like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet, so instead we've just made an educated guess based on
I don't think this was an educated guess.
actually nothing. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong?
It involves Scott and Polly. It's definitely not an educated guess.
This is a very uneducated guess.
Yeah, like, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips for how to do yoga the best?
I do have a lot of smarts. This seems like a smarts answer.
Both of these answers seem sensible. What's going on? Where is my game gone?
What? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how sensible these are.
Oh, great idea! Hold still, Scott. I'm gonna focus on your breathing.
Polly shoves her head inside Scott's mouth while Scott breathes as hard as he can.
Oh no. He's gonna hyperventilate.
Working? Am I doing... Get... Polly doesn't say anything, but then she gives Scott's dog breath 2 translucent thumbs up.
Great.
Feels good to do a good deed. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Oreo is so smart.
Someone needs to be in this group. Not my friend group, just with Polly and Scott.
Also,
Someone has to be a brain around them.
that's true. Oreo and Matt. All of you guys are smart. I'm the stupid one. Oh no.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game.
I love the
Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet! You gain 2 creativity.
Yeah, I really like the night outfit as well. But it's part of the reason why I really like this character.
Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Rehearsing the classical musical Anti-Mame.
Anti-Mame?
I don't know that one.
And now, Princess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die.
Can we hold, please?
Dude, why would you interrupt me? I'll send the mortal of this fucking Meisner.
I failed to see how having intercourse with Meisner would improve.
fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines?
I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil Dark Knight, being a bad guy, it's so predictable, right? You know, about inverting tropes at Spooky High?
It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of our reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horsies going up and down in a circle. What? What is that title?
The merry-go-round, apparently.
Fake horsies? I legitimately thought I misread that at first.
Fine, whatever. My brilliant hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you. And go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist, and I nail that too.
Oh my god, this reception! These are both really good! Oh lord! I don't know which of these to pick.
The first one sounds like Smarts.
It does kind of sound like Smarts, yeah. I don't know what the second one is. I can't tell if it's creativity. I think I might go with the first one. Let's see how this goes. There we go. You were right, it was Smarts.
Why try to discuss the psychology of business people's heads when I could just be smashing heads?
I do fail to see how the dynamics of bureaucracy could possibly make for a compelling musical about a dark knight.
Are you kidding? Have you never seen How to Succeed in Slang without really trying?
Yes, of course! That's brilliant! And my Dark Knight can be its charming scoundrel, just like in The Murder Man and 110 in the Shade because of his head.
I had to hold back laughing because I read that last one first!
The three of you hop to work, bringing life to the Dark Knight's nuanced journey to get his license with such sure-to-be-hit song as Rose's Turn, to file the paperwork, and defying great amounts of protocol. You kind of wonder how Perry, the playwright Poltergeist, will feel about all these changes to his work. But everyone knows that writers are the least important part of the creation process, so fuck that guy. In fact, you get free creativity from it.
Oh, that was perfect! That was absolutely perfect!
That day you spent some time in the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep 2 money. You settle down at a computer to do the kind of internet research that would necessitate clearing your browser history. When you notice 3 of your most fuckable classmates deep in thought the next computer over.
Oh god, I was taking a drink when that one came out.
Have you tried clicking it? I cannot click it, friend Scott. It is a checkbox marked, I am not a robot. I am a robot. Ergo, clicking is impossible. Okay, I'm out of ideas. Unless... Have you tried clicking it? Preparing to vent air in an approximation of organic exasperation.
Oh, Maverick! Maybe you can help us! Lester was just attempting to participate in a heated online discussion regarding the proper pronunciation of giraffe. Which we all know is pronounced J-Iraffe, with a J, even though it is spelled with a G.
But this page is fiendishly designed to prevent robot participation. I passed the Turing test and the Voight Comp test, but this test, it is too much for me. Don't give up, Cal. There's gotta be a way to do it, right, Maverick?
Second option!
This is more than anti-robot discrimination I've seen through the years. Time to fight for robot rights to use the internet freely through aggressive lobbying.
Lobbying? I don't understand. Is this a democracy thing?
I think it's when you wait in the lobby whining and whimpering because no one will let you outside. Searching internal database for a more plausible definition. Definition found. Lobbying, noun, seeking to influence a politician or public official on an issue.
Oh! Father does this all the time! We call it gunboat diplomacy!
I do it all the time too. Last year I collected 1,000 signatures to convince the governor to make sports our official state bird.
Perfect! Never has there been a team so well suited to influence a legislative body.
This is factually inaccurate, but I am moved by your concern for my rights.
Then it's settled! Let's manipulate the opinions of our representatives by any means necessary.
1 letter writing campaign, 2 political assassinations, and 3 threats of invasion later. We did it, I think. I don't understand politics, really.
We did do it, Scott! Of course, our legislators weren't thrilled about the idea of a completely unrestricted internet. So we struck a compromise. If anyone's going to be kicked off the internet, it should be humans.
Doesn't affect us at all, because we're monsters.
That's right, Scott! And since humans were the ones causing all the problems on the internet to begin with, I'd say we've done a good deed today.
Excellent. The CAPTCHA test has been replaced with an anti-human test. Prove you are not a human by solving complex math equations while watching this video of a puppy being killed with a hammer.
That seems a bit extreme!
Finally, something I can do.
Not a puppy.
The pure joy on Calculester's face totally makes up for all the flagrant manipulation of your political system. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
This is seriously the best!
Can't we like kill a baby instead of a puppy?
Aww.
I'm kidding. I was deleted.
Okay, the only thing I need has been taken, so...
My juice went down the wrong pipe.
Oof, I got some water I'm slowly drinking myself.
Good old pie. What's it gonna be today? So
You just came
here
to
to
say
say hi? What a weirdo. Human interaction is so last year.
I got a totally different one.
I got the one Mav read out.
You get that the whole point of running a business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart.
I love Valerie.
That weekend, something happened to me.
You!
This has never happened to me, you know? It's always one of you 3.
That weekend, you go party hard with Polly, Vera, Dame. I think this sounds familiar.
This does sound familiar.
And Liam, Oreo, and Nix. You have a great time at the very popular nightclub Apollo, thus named because despite being the hottest club on weekends, it's an actual temple to the god Apollo on weekdays.
Okay, this doesn't sound familiar anymore, and also I think we ditched pie.
But no good party ends when the nightclub closes, so at 6 a.m. you decide to just hang out in a nearby park, drinking and chatting. What a rad night, huh?
You betcha! Vera and I had some great laughs doing some good old anal bleaching.
I'm with Liam.
It's a game we have. You know those douchebags that steal your drink when you leave it unattended for 2 seconds?
Sure.
Well, we drink half our glass and then pour bleach in them. If people are cool, then the club staff just take them and throw them in the trash after a while.
But if someone wants to play smart, then we bleach those assholes.
Thus, anal bleaching.
Metal. Remind me never to get on your bad side, you two.
Anyway, what should we do now? Know any cool after parties?
I think that douchebag mummy said something about an after party at some nearby catacombs.
Oh, but remember, he got bleached.
Right, and I've got nothing.
I just can't end without a wacky situation that forces one of our friends to make a hard choice that leads to an absurd outcome.
No, I'm just thinking of the well.
No sooner has Liam finished his thought than a cloud of mystical green smoke appears from nowhere and a groovy bearded guy emerges from it.
You know, suddenly I'm okay with having
Hey
been left out
kids,
of this
my
trip.
name is Joe the Laser. I'm like a laser wizard, and today I have a quest. A quest of teaching you how to properly dance to a hit song.
Hi, I really didn't miss this weekend, did I?
No.
Here we go.
So, you remember the early classic early 2010 staple party rock anthem by LMFAO?
That's a real song. I actually know that song.
Today I'm
It's a
going
good
to teach you how to laser shuffle to it. One of you, come, demonstrate the shuffle with me.
Hard pass. I'm more of a voguing girl myself.
Meh. I have no problem dancing with strangers with magical powers in parks. Also, shuffling is kind of my thing.
Damien plays the song on his phone while Polly does some dope-ass shuffling, and the wizard sings an arrangement of lasers with her so crazy that pigeons start falling out of nearby trees. Just wow. Wow indeed, my fellow young strangers. And so my quest is to pass this knowledge on to you. But who could take on such an important burden? Unfortunately, at that moment, you were smelling your own armpit and your hand was raised and now everyone is watching you. Fortunately, you're pretty decent at shuffling. But whose laser magic would best complement your dance?
I think it's
gonna say
creative.
Oreo.
I'm pretty sure it's creativity
Oh.
that this one wants. I don't know for sure though, but it sounds like creativity. I think Oreo agrees. I believe.
I think it sounds like creativity, and you've been hitting the creativity pretty hard.
That's because Zoe needs creativity. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I heard Nyx get laser hair removal last week, so she would still have some laser remnants in her body.
also I loved Oreo's option. Oh, it was smart.
Ah,
Well, either way, you were still the right.
Well, Oreo has more smarts than I did, but we didn't fail, so that's what matters.
Either of you must have been the right choice. I don't know. Whatever, it worked.
Yeah.
And so the two of you started this very weird and specific laser-based party ritual. Your shuffling kicks ass, and Nyx's laser magic is just too strong. It's so strong that discipline will be included in the Japanese version of the game to avoid giving kids seizures.
whoa!
This is otherworldly.
You know what? I agree.
100%. What a masterful and splendid display of laser magic. You're the chosen one, says Joe the Laser. I have to reveal something to you. I was a wizard in disguise all this time. I was secretly testing you to find out if you are pure of heart and strong of laser.
Well, I
This is
failed
what
that
happens
test.
when Merlin goes on a bender.
I failed that test hard, man. You literally just told us you were a wizard.
Whatever, I'm super drunk. But the important thing is you passed my test.
Then what's our prize? Is it 7 dolphins? A car? A car made of 7 dolphins?
The wizard ignores Polly, puts his hands over you and Nyx's shoulders, and whispers, "The prize is earning the respect of your friends. And now that I've found the chosen ones, my time in this world can come to an end." He winks at you, and then he slowly and emotionally evaporates. Damn, the vapor is infused with the strong smell of cheap rum. Did he just die?
We will always remember Joe the Laser. Let's pay our respects by shuffling.
You burst into more awesome shuffling and laser magic. A cheap rum-scented breeze makes you look at the sky, and there you see a cloud shaped like his face winking at you. Creepy! Still, you and Nyx gain 2 fun and 1 creativity thanks to Joe the Laser.
More creativity! More! Actually, I think it's high enough now.
Alright, let's trade places.
Oh yeah, is it okay if I go for
Everybody
creative
chooses
tomorrow?
a food. Say your choice out loud. Everyone choose a food.
Is it okay if I go for creativity tomorrow? Yay! Fish fingers.
Peanut butter cookies.
Oreos. I think Pi said pizza.
No, I said fish fingers.
Oh, fish fingers.
All right, so we got chips, fish fingers, Oreos, and peanut butter cookies. Alf, hey darling, bye. Your food choice is moist and ready for you. So we got buy fish fingers is moist and ready for you, or buy peanut butter cookies are moist and ready for you, buy Oreos are moist and ready for you, and chips are moist and ready for you.
Can you what?
I'm sorry, Nick, but I'm giving you last because moist chips are just disgusting.
Oreos you dunk on purpose, so I guess it's the most appropriate.
I'd say Oreo first, Pie second, B third, you fourth.
The choices the game makes you make.
All right.
Okay, I think I still need more fun. I think that's my primary one.
Also, I just realized that nobody on the recording heard any of what I said because I had my mic muted for the actual recording. So that challenge section is going to be really confusing to people.
You're gonna have to put your voice back in.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School.
I really hope they make that.
You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun.
Also, I'm gonna need fun after this, Oreo.
Okay, I have enough. No, I don't know.
You should have enough.
Yet.
Secondary stats don't
I
go
only have
above
9.
10. Secondary stats aren't usually above 10.
Across the way, you
That's
see
not a
Paul
short
flailing around wildly. There's a possibility that some kind of strange new dance move. But the intensity in her eyes makes you feel like this is something you should investigate. Ah, yes. It would seem my dear Paulina has once again been indulging in super shrooms.
Uh-oh.
They're like regular shrooms, but super.
So she mugged Mario?
You hear a blood-curdling shriek and see a series of bright flashes. Polly drops her phone to the ground and crumbles in horror. You and Liam go over and help her to her feet.
Did you see that?
I just went right through that.
Whoops. Mav?
Did we lose him?
I think he had to... He's not showing up on Discord.
Yes, he is.
No, I
He's
mean,
showing up for me.
the circle's not flashing. He's not talking.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
I thought maybe he muted or something, but... Av?
I heard something in the distance. I think he was called away.
Yeah, I think maybe somebody was at the door.
I'm taking this chance to look up Polly's stats.
Pretty sure you should be good on fun.
Isn't fun the primary stat for her?
Well, it could be, but primary stats can also be at 9.
And
Not
this
sure.
is a short run, so the stat requirement's lowered.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Sorry about that. I had to answer an urgent call of nature.
No worries.
You do realize you can simply delete a bad selfie?
No, Liam, not the selfie. That evil, blinding light.
The Flash?
That was no flash, you fool. That was the final proof I needed for something I've suspected a long time. Specifically, ever since I took those super shrooms. That my phone is evil, and now it has stolen my soul using arcane phone magic.
Polly?
I told you those shrooms were super.
Sure, walk away. You don't have to believe me. I know what's true. The super shrooms are what allowed me to finally understand the truth of my phone's sinister intentions. Oreo, you believe me, don't you? You have to help me get my soul back.
Oh yeah, I hate to tell you this, but you are a soul.
Who's
Of course you believe Polly. With logic like that, how could you possibly not?
Sure.
So who's on board for making sure Polly stops taking shrooms? He's getting the
sounds
soul
like a-
stealing bug.
This sounds like a smart thing, and I have a lot of smarts.
Oh, damn good call. I hate updating my phone because sometimes the apps have different logos. And all my apps are organized by rainbow color, so when they change the logos, all the apps are out of order, and I hate that. But I think in this case, an update might just be needed.
You carefully take the evil phone from Polly and download the necessary software as promised. It's kind of crazy that someone that was so bad at their job that they wrote out an update that steals souls in the first place.
I don't think Oreo believes Polly.
Like, this is a PR nightmare for sure. One of the top 10 phone company fuck-ups of all time. But up there was the time they made phones that exploded, and also that incident where the raccoons got into the warehouse and somehow transferred the rabies virus into a technological virus and infected everything with it.
Wait, what?
What?
The patch
Mommy?
worked splendidly. Immediately, Polly's soul is expelled from the phone and back into her. Rest of her? It's not like she has a body.
I guess it did actually take her
Whatever.
soul.
Whatever. Point is, she seems happy with it, and it turns out the patch has some other really great bonuses as well.
Wow! In addition to not stealing souls, which is already for sure an improvement, now my phone detects good butts and makes french fries.
I want a phone that makes french fries.
I don't want a phone that makes french fries too.
And not only does the mobile update fix the glitches in your phone, it fixes the glitches in the soul it's stolen and returns it to its rightful owner absolved of all sins.
Oh dang, that's a powerful app.
Phew! Thanks for saving my soul, Oreo. I'm a ghost, so it's pretty much all I have. Also, my phone is telling me that you have a good butt. Maybe we should go share some french fries.
Hey!
Heck yeah! French fries and good butts for life. Who knew that such an irresponsible phone glitch could bring you such joy? Not to mention 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Okay, you're definitely done on fun now. I've never seen any that go above 10.
Fun, by the way. Yeah, I have enough fun and I have enough boldness. Actually.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible!
I love the poor skull with the sad face.
Yes.
But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner.
Oh, conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real-life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for Prom King, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he's opposed to running or making any effort to win?
I did that one. I think it was creativity.
Yeah, I think that one was definitely creativity, and also it was fantastic.
Should I go for it? My creativity's only at 6.
I don't know. I feel like the bottom
The other-
one might be smarts. I really don't think those are money. Because I don't remember them being money when Oreo did it. But I don't know. Oh, it is
was
money! Oh no! Ah, of course, election rigging! Silly me! How else does one elect a king? I suppose someone as wealthy and charismatic as you knows where to hire 1 million voters?
Sure you do. Totally. You've got lots of money connections. You tell Miranda, you'll get right on that.
Unfortunately, you're now knocked off the secret ending path.
Luckily, what you
Aw.
lack in money and political capital, you make up for in stolen magical artifacts. You put on your robe and wizard hat, crack open a forbidden tome, and bring all the school's janitorial equipment to life.
So wait, we're in Fantasia now?
You
Apparently,
camp out by the janitor's closet, passing out ballots to broomsticks and telling mop buckets who to vote for. Nobody notices the fraud. Half the student body is sentient objects anyway. Soon you all watch the Prom King election forecast together and... I can't believe it! 6,000 votes for me! And 994,000 votes for a bottle of lemon-scented toilet bowl cleaner!
Oh my god.
I'd be impressed if the avant-garde taste of the student's body if I wasn't so comprehensively humiliated. Nice going. Now you gotta find a tuxedo that fits a bottle of lemon-scented toilet bowl cleaner. You lose
not my
2 charm and 1 creativity.
Also, if you pick the other option and succeed, you basically make a whole speech where you insult everybody in the class, and they absolutely love it, and they eat it all up, and everyone votes for Liam, and he's really confused.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced though, and a little worried.
What did you say this was called again?
Tinder.
And it is an app for finding true love?
Sure.
Majestic.
But I never knew. I've spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. When I could simply have been using this app?
I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics.
What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time?
Don't worry. I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder. You'll have a whole harem in no time.
My knight in shining
You would do that for
armor.
me? Oh, good. I have so many questions. What does DTF mean? Does that muscular chest in this picture have a head attached, or did this man take the picture like that to hide his headlessness? Why do so many of the profiles use the eggplant emoji? I shall appoint you my royal advisor in charge of Tinder adventures. Your first task will be to take some very hot selfies of me.
You're not sure Miranda knows what selfie means, but you're not complaining. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart.
Miranda is really a sweet summer child. Where do I even go? I have money. Maybe I can go see what Val has.
Give me your money.
Hey, why don't you study and prepare for your future when you come here and buy some weird shit instead, alright?
Ah, that's weird. The one I got was, let's face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's called just being smart.
That's
got
the one
the-
I got too.
I got the cancer one. Oh, okay. Actually, my fun's not too bad.
I wonder what the pipe station card does.
Yeah, I was just wondering that too.
I bought it, but I didn't seem to actually have any kind of change, so I'm not really sure what it does. Maybe it increases your affection with all of the datables? That's my guess. I kind of want to go for creativity if no one's going to be going to the fun tree after this. Because if I get this for creativity, then I know it'll be for sure okay. And then I can just use the fun tree for the last few days.
Yeah, I don't need the fun tree anymore.
I'm gonna go for that then, I think.
Funds.
And remember the first rule of Shot Club. No refunds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my creativity is fine now.
Everybody chooses a celebrity.
Oh. This is actually really, really hard because I don't run in any circles that have celebrities.
Jim
Liam
Carrey.
Neeson.
I'll pick Cheeman.
I guess Johnny Depp? What was Pies?
Liam Neeson.
Okay.
Alright, so we got how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to me.
Mine's least likely. He's Korean.
Yeah.
Am I funny enough to be related to Jim Carrey?
I kind of don't want to answer that question because I feel like there's no good way to answer that question.
No, be honest, I can take it.
Not really. You are really funny, but he's like an actual practiced famous comedian.
Jim Carrey is an agent of chaos.
Yeah, that.
Fine, I guess I go last.
No, Oreo goes last.
I go last.
I don't know who Liam Neeson is.
It's the guy from Taken.
I've literally never seen that movie.
Yeah,
guy from
he's
what?
big action man.
Then he's totally not related to me.
I guess I got closest. We went in reverse order. I mostly play games or watch like cartoons. I don't watch things that have celebrities in them.
Sweet, Polly's on Scott's table. Nobody's going for Scott.
Actually, I think everybody's free. Maybe I've already forgotten who Pi was going for.
Liam.
I and Maverick
Oh
right now.
no, we're fighting.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with that table. It ain't my problem this time.
When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other.
Oh god, that's right. Isn't Dahlia like Damien's rival in hell or something?
Yeah.
Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film.
Okay, I can't say this, but I want to say it.
We're waiting.
I had to type it in Discord because I can't say it out loud right now.
But she will. Is this it? The final showdown between Starry Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien?
I'm sensing a bias in those nicknames, Zoe.
Is today the day the Aquilinos finally claim the 8th Circle of Hell?
By what? Beating them up in the cafeteria?
Alright guys, I've got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the blood blast whenever you're ready.
She's basically going, fight.
Yeah, she is. I think I can do Dahlia, though it might hurt my voice a little.
Any second now.
Go get a life.
Give us a fucking break, would you? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families and this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down.
And I'm just sitting here because fuck you.
Great comeback, Damien.
I love these guys.
Yeah, fight!
I do too. For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate.
Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently.
Oh no, knives are Damien's weakness.
So, what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight, or convince Zoe there's something even juicier going on?
The war of dessert. I'm pretty sure option one sounds like Zoe. What do you guys think?
That'd definitely that'd definitely be grounds for a fanfic.
Oh, it definitely was. Yeah, of the two, these really do. This does sound like Zoe. I'll try this one. Yep.
What?
What?
Number 1, I don't have feelings. Number 2, if I did, none of them would be secret sexy feelings that's blue raspberry crap copter.
I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way in which I am superior to him.
I'll kill you for this! Later, because right now I'm eating lunch, and lunch is not the time for climatic slaughter.
Who are you and what have you done with
Only
Damien?
regular slaughter.
I don't know, that seems pretty normal for Damien.
Oh, their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface, like a river of boiling blood. It's adorable.
Zoe's a shipper.
Hey Nix, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to the death either, if you know what I mean.
You're pretty sure you do, and you're all about it.
Woo! I'm gonna date the Eldritch God lady.
Finally.
Yeah, finally, no kidding. This is what, like the 4th attempt?
And Maverick wins the table fight.
Mostly because he just goes first.
Yep.
Oh, he's going with the Coven!
Oh,
You are planning to sit by yourself today. The only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven.
I think it's Coven, actually. That's how it's pronounced.
You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
Actually, I have heard it as Coven plenty of times.
Heard Coven too.
Oh, okay. I always heard it as Coven. Oh, good. It's you. We can practice one of our spells on you.
And this is probably why.
Oh, don't look so worried. Preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time meeting him.
The audience laughs. Wait, audience?
Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enchantments to help us beat this big bad. You think we could try one on you? Pretty please.
Aww, says the audience. No, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options.
You can watch live TV anywhere.
Nah, I'm gonna go for something a little different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters.
2 helicopters! The choice is made! Wingardium Doublecopter!
You always wanted it to be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass.
We should have thought this through! We should have thought this through!
You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones. Eventually you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the Coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain 4 creativity.
That was fantastic!
The people who created this game must have the highest bloody creativity stats.
No kidding!
The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants.
Oh right, I need to click.
One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda? You have servants that chew your food for you?
What? Of course not! That would be barbaric!
The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me! They're called eating serfs! Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness.
I swear, I am never going to understand how this stuff works.
I don't understand.
As I hear more about it, I get more confused.
The more we learn, the more questions we have.
How does she survive?
They must be some kind of linked because Pi said she got the Polly one, and when Polly got a hangover surf, she killed it.
Yeah, with the strength of the hangover. Okay, so I think the second one is actually Liam, since we're convincing her to stop.
Yeah, because you're addressing the other one to tell them what they're doing is wrong. So that supports the one that is not being mentioned, I believe. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
No, it can't be! Gordo, say it isn't true.
But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit.
Traitorous dog! Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan?
I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works.
Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Harpy, eat Gordo for me at once!
The 2 serfs look at each other, and stuff as much food as they can into their mouth before fleeing the cafeteria.
Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now?
You could try eating?
Myself? But how?
You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life.
That's mean. Y'all are mean.
She survived.
Everyone's
Is my only question.
You approach Scott and Paulie's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Bro.
Hey, gross if you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about a huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups? Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize.
I just noticed that
Yeah.
Polly has a ring on her neck in
Let
this
the
outfit.
foil cover of 100 jelly desserts. We'll be the lucky winners of.
Yes.
One free jelly dessert! Ah!
Ah, so
She
this
does
is
have a
the
ring.
electronic arts line of jelly. Got it.
But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need.
Oh, Scott, I love you.
Poor Scott.
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more.
He has one brain cell.
You give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice.
Also, I think Scott probably has around 4 brain cells. It's just really hard to get them to all rub together.
But isn't stealing wrong?
Scott, how in the world did you learn that
No,
living here?
No, Scott. That's a myth. Like hangovers in the afterlife.
What?
But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost?
There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan.
No, Coach said stealing is wrong. Unless you're stealing a ball, or a base, or victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing.
It's party time.
Well, that settles it. Time for stealing.
One fake bus, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle later, you finally secure one illicit jelly cup.
It reminds me of Over the Garden Wall, where it's like, we can't make the horse join our thing. He's got his own free will, and because they're gonna steal, and then the horse is like, I want to steal. Like, we can't involve the horse. He's a sentient being.
Which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for one free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Paulie. Worth it.
Poor Scott, he is the most innocent little thing.
Let's trade places. Everyone chooses an animal.
Zebra.
Giraffe.
I'm gonna go with lobster. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Alright, so lobster, giraffe, zebra, and what'd you say, Oreo?
Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu, of course. Player order is based on how strongly. Well, Oreo wins 'cause I'd never eat a Shiba Inu.
I'd never eat a dog either.
Me either.
Yeah.
I
What
could
was-
never.
What was yours, Pie?
Zebra.
I don't know. Horse meat. I hear horse meat's pretty good, so zebra meat should be too.
I'd eat a zebra. What did you say, Mav?
I said a giraffe.
I'd eat both a zebra and a giraffe.
Okay, so
Probably, I think you're probably second,
well,
because giraffes are weird, and then Pie is
Yeah,
third, and then I'm
giraffes are
last.
yeah, you said lobster. That's what people eat anyway.
Yeah, I'm definitely last. I never argued that.
Alright. Alright, last chance, people.
All right.
Let's just hope that this
Ah.
trip to the tree will get my fun up high enough.
Might as well get bolder.
That day you just skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms and you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink.
Yay!
You take a sip. Tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness?
What is guarana seed?
I don't know.
Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain 2 boldness, thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms.
So 1 boldness is 50 milligrams, got it.
Forget about that, though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party. So basically just normal.
There you are! My favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy?
Compliment.
You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver. You are indeed ready to hit the club.
Why do you just have glow sticks in your pocket, Oreo?
Because I'm going after Polly. Gotta be prepared.
The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favoriteest pastime.
Getting high?
Party crashing. I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight, we're going to crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about.
I was wondering if she was gonna crash like a kid's birthday party, but this is worse. Polly, don't!
No, Polly.
And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it.
Well, it's time to encourage this madness.
Extra babies? Literally crash into the party, like with a boat.
I'm guessing the second is boldness?
That's probably boldness. I've kind of seen that boldness tends to be violence.
The first might be either fun or creativity. I'm not sure which.
I have a lot of fun. I'm hoping it's fun.
No, it was creativity.
No!
Wait, Polly, how did you win babies in a raffle?
But on the way to the party, the police pull over Polly's dump truck.
Uh-oh. I should have picked the boat.
Oh no, the cops! I'm not going back to jail.
You can phase through the bars.
I mean, I could just walk through the walls like last time, but it looks bad on my college transcripts.
You're going to college?
Polly disappears, leaving you the sole owner of a dump truck full of babies.
I can explain.
In order to keep the top off your back, you have to adopt all 407 of them,
What?
leaving you with much less time for romance. You lose 2 charm and 1 money.
Polly, where did you get 470 babies?
407 babies?
I should just sell these on the black market.
Oh yeah, no! Babies are a flea
get my
market
money back.
thing.
I'll get my money back.
Babies are a flea market commodity, not the black market.
I'm going to the library. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So,
Man,
2 money.
if each monster dollar is like $1 million, we're rich.
No kidding.
You notice Miranda hunched over her phone, chewing on her lower lip. She seems nervous about something. You sidle over and ask what's up.
Oh, my royal advisor, thank Poseidon you are here. I am lost. My Tinder adventures have yielded a suitor, but he behaves like no suitor I have ever had before. He has not given me his full name and family titles. He has not sent me an elephant laden with gold and jewels. He has sent me only a single word. Hey. Hey? Hey? What does it mean? There's no punctuation, no capitalization, only 3 curious letters. H-E-Y. How can I possibly respond when I do not even know if his father is rich? Please, my loyal advisor, what should I write in response to this most cryptic of missives? Misses. Both of these options are kind of hilarious.
Miri, whatever he meant by that, this is your opportunity to stay the higher ground as the societal elite that you are. See his bet and raise it with a more refined hey, capitalized and punctuated.
What a truly excellent idea! I will match his coarse vernacular, but display my good breeding with my capitalization and punctuation. He says, "Oh, how marvelous to have found a lady of manners on this debauched network." He's royalty as well! He says that his royal advisor told him to swear off capitalization so as to appear more relatable. But clearly yours was the better advice! An elephant laden with gold and jewels is en route to this location as we speak. Oh, I'm so excited!
Yeah, let's pretend that you meant for that to happen. You gain 2 creativity and 2 money as your share for getting the elephant thing.
Let's do this!
Yep, I'm just gonna totally pretend I meant to do that. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you're arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Greetings, my love.
Oh no, it's you.
Never fear, bored teen. I am here to rescue you from this drudgery of high school.
I appreciate you, Maverick, but that's nowhere near as flamboyant enough.
There's no way I can make him. There's no way I can be flamboyant enough to be him.
I don't think I can either. Oreo?
Never fear, boy teen. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school.
Yes, that is perfect.
You take that one. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experienced novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui.
Not even marrying an interdimensional prince?
No, not even that.
What about marrying an interdimensional prince ironically?
Oh no, he's on to Liam.
My God, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever.
Prince is so thirsty.
No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry.
Oh my God.
But you can't marry marriage.
Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet.
So authentic.
Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme?
No?
Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all.
I don't think that's quite true, Liam.
See.
So long, posers. I'm off to the flower of precious crystal dawn. This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers. As soon as Liam figured out how to actually marry an abstract concept. Meanwhile, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
That's really all you need for Liam, isn't it?
Well,
Yep, that is exactly what I need, in fact, I think.
Alright.
Which is good, because I was worried about reading it.
Pray I don't lose anything here.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and prepare it to pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Zoe bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her betentacled step than usual.
Oh god, that shirt.
So excited about the con coming up? Con.
Con?
I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con. The Condiments Convention? Con the Artist Convention?
The Con Artist Convention, actually, I think is what it
Con
says.
Artist Convention. I missed that extra con.
I did too at first.
Nope, it's Con, the convention for the ultimate fans. And I thought maybe we could be ultimate fans together?
Oh god, she's so cute.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and sorry if this is too soon to ask this, I mean it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around various forms for millennia.
Breathe, Zoe.
But would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing.
Hell yeah, you would. And you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever. You suggest...
Oh my god! I really don't want to pick the second one. But this kind of sounds like smarts and I'm not sure.
I mean, you have better chances with Naruto and Garfield.
I don't know if that's creativity though. I don't know which of these is creativity. I do think this is smarts, but like...
Just pray you get to cosplay Naruto.
I guess this wouldn't be boldness or charm, right? There's no way this is boldness or charm.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And if that's the case, then I have basically the stats for any of the others, so... Cross your fingers.
OMG!
It was fun!
Oh my gosh, is that that you read it? You read my masterwork, Uzumaki and Cheese? In which Naruto's long-form suggestion centers around overriding Garfield's eternal devotion to lasagna with his amazing ninja mac and cheese cooking abilities?
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say to this.
This is a crack ship.
Yes it is!
What's your favorite chapter? I love the big pup-related plot twist in Borat Odi.
I thought my crack ships were terrible.
I think that's pronounced... I think that's pronounced Borutodi.
Yeah, Borutodi.
Probably.
How did Boruto get into a Naruto?
But I also really like A Bad Case of the Blood Prison Mondays.
What? Okay, hang on a second.
I try to forget Boruto exists. So I forgot. I was like, oh right, that's a thing. That exists.
Okay, sorry about that. I had an eyelash in my eye and then I couldn't actually get at it while I had my headphones on. But then when I tried to take my headphones off, my glasses also fell off the floor, onto the floor.
And of course the chapter where they finally... Okay, I can't read that out.
No, Zoe, stop.
Oh my god, no.
So So I guess the only question left really is,
I'm rethinking my decision, guys.
Are you sure you want to go with her?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
who's going to be Garfield and who's going to be Naruto?
Both of these options are terrible to me.
Is it going to be original comic strip Garfield, CGI movie Garfield, or live action Hungarian soap opera Garfield?
All of these are terrible.
Do I want to be Naruto? And if so, do I want to be Gingerbread Naruto or just crossplay him?
Actually, with Naruto, that's a pretty viable option, come to think of it.
Actually, I guess there are a lot of questions left, but there's only one answer. So in next, taking Con as Naruto and Garfield, possibly respectively, possibly not. Done.
I better get a date after this.
Oh yeah, and making these sick con plans just gave you 3 charms. 'Cause everyone knows how cool cons and cosplays are. Duh.
I'm just
All right.
saying, I better get a date after this.
Oreo, who will you ask to the prom?
Let's follow.
Hi.
I will ask Miranda.
And
Bye, who will you ask?
I'm going with Liam.
Hey.
And Nix?
Let's see if the little elder god will go with me.
Alright, here we go.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's alright, you okay?
Yep. I'm fine. It'll be epic, boo. Shit will get pretty wild pretty soon. Only one thing. If I were you, I'd get some good life insurance. Just in case.
Prom was wild, but still not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decide to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. You party with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some people even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him.
Oh my god.
He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural rad party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. Then he joined you and you all kept partying for another entire week because that's how you roll.
Alright then.
Sure.
Epic.
Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Are you asking me to go with you to prom? It is exactly as the ancient prophecy foretold! You see, 2 centuries ago, a seer predicted that one day the Mer Kingdom would be shaken by a valiant monster who would ask a Mer Princess to prom, and they would engage in a very nice evening together. It wasn't the most useful or relevant of her prophecies, if you think about it. But I don't care. You're the date fate has had prepared for me for centuries. So let's let fate lead us into a magical night.
You conquered my heart.
Prom night was a night to remember. And it definitely will be remembered since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, Mer people will still sing songs about your magical prom date together. You even shared a beautiful kiss. What you didn't know at the time was that some weeks later an entire Mer village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it.
Oh, Miranda.
Because your love is more valuable than the life of many. Like, literally.
But what about her Tinder dates? They were an elephant!
Alright. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom. It's not that I love the concept of prom, but we need to be there, if only to remind everyone we're cooler than them.
I thought you liked being uncool, Liam.
It's almost a duty. We should do it, huh?
I might end up liking you.
Prom night was dreamy.
Woo! Polyamorous.
That means that you have now officially dated all, well, as a
You
group,
and Liam
we've all dated
criticized-
6.
You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin.
What?
A renowned music blogger happened to be there because for some reason she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever.
Wow, that looks like a weird sudden instrument.
Oh, you looked at what it was?
Yeah, I can't even describe it, so I'll toss you a picture that's the
She
design.
said, I
Okay.
understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam D. Lioncourt and Pi crashing future prom nights. They will wow you.
Oh my lord.
You both kept a copy of the review of them as a memory of such a wonderful night together.
Let's go.
Alright, did I get lucky too?
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh, prom together? So we're becoming kin?
I think I did it!
OMG!
OMG, I have to start making a tag for AO3 so people can write fics about us. So exciting! So potentially steamy! While I do that, start thinking of the best ship name for us. I mean, Zoe X Dix? There are so many options.
I go for Zix myself.
That was actually my thought.
And the dress, I have to choose something that can be easily cosplayed by fans. See you there!
I'm suddenly wondering if this was perhaps not the best option.
This is a fanfic.
Prom night was wild. You spent all night discussing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And how you strongly believe it is a prequel of Jurassic Park.
What? So that's a little out there even for me.
I mean, the first part I can
Lori was
see.
skeptical at first, but she surely got aroused by the intensity of your arguments.
Okay, no. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, but I don't think it would a prequel of Jurassic Park or anything.
One theory led to another, and eventually it led to sweet intercourse. Because you know, sex always finds a way, especially when you believe in the heart of the card.
Okay, I changed my mind. This was the best thing ever. So everybody got dates this time.
Yay!
Next, most likely to never be understood.
And Polly's just getting high again.
Whoa, those super shrooms just kicked in again.
Oh no.
What's that quote? Salami.
So we actually have now done a run where everybody got a date. We somehow didn't get in each other's way.
Yay!
And I think we've actually all disconnected with the ending. I can't tell. Is this progressing for you?
Oh.
Well,
Looking through it myself.
no, it did. Apparently, I'm never gonna unlock any Polaroids because the game always crashes before it gets to them.
What the heck? How is your game crashing at the ending?
I don't know. It just says something like this encountered a problem and must close. I don't know.
You should probably post on the Steam forums about that, cause I'm not having that problem, and Pi and Oreo aren't either.
Yeah. I need to go make an Instagram post.
What? Why
I
did
got the
that-
banana set on fire thing for Liam again.
How do I skip the? How do I skip the?
What do you?
credits?
You hit escape to skip the credits.
Do you want to join a very exclusive club? Go to the shop.
I unlocked that too, actually.
The shop now has a new drink, maybe.
That looks like a ring.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I see the second one. That looks like a Sabita potion. Is that just me?
Kind of does look like one. Why do we have the? Oh, why did I unlock that? That's weird.
Alright, let me go look at the Polaroid in the gallery here. It's somewhere. It was Oreo and Polly! Oh, you're making a terrible cake together.